And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes...
Alvarez! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front!
Argentina really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cherki, Upamecano, Camavinga. Simeone. Gets a good foot in there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Deftly away. Paredes. De Paul. Acuna. A chance to play it in. Hernandez with the clearance. Olise. Konate, Gusto, Rabiot, Olise spread out to the left. And it's Camavinga. Messi. Romero, oh, that's a clever-looking ball. That's a throw. Romero takes aim and crosses. That's going to go a long way. Olise. Cherki. Mbappe. Hernandez, Upamecano, Romero, De Paul, Alvarez, De Paul, out to the right. Lovely feet. Messi. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez played out towards the right wing. In by Messi. Konate is there and he can get that clear. Rabiot. Konate gently done. Mbappe. Hernandez, showing good feet. Brilliantly cut out. Messi. Romero. Romero forwards and with intent.
France, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Rabiot shifted upfield. And it's Rabiot. And here's Dembele. And it's Dembele! Split-second reaction.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Up he goes! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Romero. That's really well manoeuvred. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Simeone. Simeone opts to Paul! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Cleared away. Cherki. And here's Dembele. Olise! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Mbappe. Olise. And here's Dembele. McAllister. Romero. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. McAllister. Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Messi. Romero. Cherki. And it's Dembele. Now it's Olise. Olise. Oh, good spread. Gusto puts a cross in. De Paul. Messi. Messi's cross. Point-blank header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
France, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Romero. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Dembele. Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he did it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
De Paul. Senesi. Aim forwards. Messi, now he's off and running. Romero. Lovely bit of skill. Messi. That's Simeone. Simeone! Konate. And it's played forward. France getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Mbappe. Olise. And here's Dembele. Can he finish? Mbappe. Hernandez was steaming for... Gets his head on it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Senesi. Acuna moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Upamecano. And it's played forward. Hernandez. Cherki. Well, they could break here. Now it's Alvarez. Simeone. Simeone closing in on goal. And that was very necessary. And he's picked out the run. Martinez gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Acuna. Acuna. McAllister. It's Rodrigo de Paul. And he's there to clear it. There will be a throw-in. Simeone's cross. Upamecano gets good distance on it. You can run onto that. Now it's Olise. Acuna, gently done. Oh, delicate chip through. Simeone! And he's heaved it away. Hernandez. Alvarez looking understandably energised after his goal. And here's Dembele. Goes for the shot! Otamendi. Messi. Alvarez. That has been cut short. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Good take, and is he in? Real chance! Oh, such a clever touch.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
De Paul. Senesi forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Simeone. Alvarez. That'll be a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Hernandez. Argentina heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. It's a throw-in. And that's another throw. Alvarez, played out to the right. Hernandez cuts it out. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's found a way through. It's Dembele! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Dembele, that's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Paredes. Simeone. Acuna. Succumbs to the pressure. Always onto this. Senesi makes the interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Senesi wins the duel this time. Acuna. Simeone. And they can't read. Cherki. Gusto. Cherki. Caresses it through. That's Simeone. Lobbed in behind. No, it's not getting there. De Paul. Romero. Konate gets across to intercept that. McAllister. Simeone. Alvarez. Simeone. Time to deliver. Looking to go deep. And it's hoisted clear. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points.
What they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Argentina have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Argentina carrying a one-goal lead. Gusto. Konate. Rabiot. Upamecano. Hernandez. Cherki. Mbappe. Camavinga. Cherki. And here's Dembele. Dembele! And he has kept it out somehow.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The pass is intercepted. Upamecano. Cherki. Camavinga. Konate shifted upfield. Olise. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. McAllister. De Paul. Paredes. McAllister. Paredes, aim forwards. Mbappe. And it's Dembele. Olise. Cherki. Hernandez chips it through. It's out for a goal kick. De Paul. Senesi. McAllister. Alvarez chasing after it. Mbappe. Cherki. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Dembele. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! France are back on level terms.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
France grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Simeone. Acuna looking to hit the byline here. Climbs up big! Couldn't quite control it.
Messi really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Oh, it's come loose. And reclaimed it in a trice. Senesi. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, can he get onto this? Rabiot.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Olise. Rabiot. Oh, good spread. Rabiot looking to get on the end of this. Paredes. McAllister. Alvarez. Konate. Upamecano. Konate. And it's Messi. De Paul providing an outlet on that flank. Simeone. That's the keeper's ball. And that has been cleared. Hernandez. That's tidy. Oh, it's come loose. Romero did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Simeone. Konate does really well there, strong defending. Olise. Oh, it's Dembele. France couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Paredes. Acuna. Simeone. Acuna, gently done. Acuna going full tilt down the left. Simeone, crossed it again. Konate with the clearance. Dembele. Hernandez. Camavinga. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Gusto. Now it's Olise. And it's Gusto. Oh, that's neat. Now can he find a finish? Olise. Now it's Olise. Oh, this is a great... And he's had a shot! Mbappe! And he shoots! It's a loose ball. And here's... And another try! Dembele. Cherki. And the shot! What a save! Terrific reactions! Now it's Simeone. Looking here to chip it through. Simeone is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Gusto. Now, what about this cross? Romero getting this one clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez played out to the left flank. Swings it across. Mignon deals with that nice and simple. Acuna shifted upfield. Argentina ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's played forward. Cherki. And it's Gusto. Very nicely done. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
De Paul. Otamendi. Otamendi goes forward. And he's there to get it away. Referee's given a throw. Romero. Messi. De Paul. Now it's Alvarez. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
It's McAllister. It's anyone's ball now. It's a great ball. Now it's Simeone. Simeone. Acuna. Could it goes. Simeone. Oh, that's nice. Can he deliver? Turns and goes back. Proves too strong. Olise proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
De Paul. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Cherki.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Out to the left it goes. Gusto attempts a clearance. Simeone's cross. There's the shot! Messi plays it short.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Rabiot. Gusto. France going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Upamecano. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Camavinga. Over to the left. Dembele.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. De Paul. Romero. He is just caressing the ball. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And here's De Paul. Cherki.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's Rodrigo De Paul. De Paul played out to the left flank, looks across and plays it in. Upamecano tries to clear. Here comes... Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Simeone. Gusto getting this one clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Out towards the flank. That's good play. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Cherki. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
McAllister. Senesi, nicely aimed pass. Upamecano. Camavinga. Upamecano. Upamecano played over towards the opposite flank.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Rabiot. Camavinga. Rabiot. Gusto. Cherki. Camavinga. Cherki. And here's Dembele. Dembele! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's there to clear it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's Simeone. Oh, well measured. Alvarez.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Hernandez. Spread out to the left. Clipped into space. And the ball is out of play. Oh, red, nice interception. Mbappe. It's Dembele! Rabiot goes short. Here's the chance to cross. It's Hernandez. Takes a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time. A fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. It is a monster matchup,
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view.
Can he finish? Chance there, first of the game.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
He's shooting! Danger averted for now. Gusto. That's good play. Rabiot. He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rabiot really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Alvarez. Paredes. Aim forwards. And he's there to clear it. And claimed it back swiftly. Otamendi. Paredes. McAllister. Oh, delicate chip through. Deftly away. Camavinga cuts it out. Mbappe tries to dink it through. Otamendi cuts out the pass. De Paul. Paredes. Senesi. McAllister. Otamendi. The ball gently done. Camavinga. Mbappe. Hernandez. Camavinga. Now this could be a chance. Played out to the right. Gusto puts a cross in. Senesi. McAllister. Acuna. McAllister. Acuna forwards and with intent. Acuna. Simeone looking to run onto it. Tries to get it clear. And it's McAllister. Over to the left. Acuna. And he's gone backward here. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. France, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
And here's Mbappe. Cleared without complication. And that's been won straight back. Camavinga. Cherki. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Camavinga, played out to the left flank. Crosses it in. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Otamendi. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Camavinga. Mbappe. It's Dembele! Goal! France! And France are in front! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Acuna. Simeone. McAllister. Upamecano makes the interception. Cherki. Upamecano. Cherki. Mbappe. Olise. Out to the right. That has been cut short. McAllister. De Paul. Otamendi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rabiot. Olise. Acuna. Long ball looking to counter. Argentina getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Oh, can he get onto this? Rabiot. That's really well manoeuvred. Elise. Cherki. Hernandez. Out towards the flank. Very nicely done. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Great defending, strong and determined. Senesi shifted upfield. Cherki. Gusto. Rabiot. Cherki. And here's Dembele. There's the shot! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Delivery from Mbappe. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Messi spread out to the left. And here's Alvarez. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Simeone. Can he deliver? Simeone. Now here's the delivery. Camavinga. De Paul did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And they can counter here. And he's managed to get free. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. And here's Messi. McAllister moved on forwards.
France have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
It's been slipped through. Romero is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Dembele. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Messi. Alvarez. Cherki. And it's played forward. Now it's Alvarez. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Could go all the way here. Now it's De Paul. McAllister. Simeone spread out to the left. Rabiot attempts a clearance. There will be a throw-in. Oh, that's nice. Played into the middle. Oh, shooting chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Konate shifted upfield. Hernandez. physical challenge. De Paul. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Played out wide. Incoming delivery. Corner. And that has been cleared. That's really well manoeuvred. Olise forwards and with intent. Messi. Romero. And he welcomes it in. De Paul. Over to the left, and it's Hernandez. That's very neat. Looking for a decent ball in. Great challenge, time to perfection. Konate. Cherki. Gusto picks it up now. That has been knocked clear. De Paul aim forwards. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Rabiot. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Cherki. Oh, good spread. And here's Rabiot. And out it comes again. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele hits it! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Simeone. He is through here. Rabiot. Argentina, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Gusto. Cherki, moved on forwards. Mbappe. Oh, red, nice interception. De Paul. Receives it in a good position here. Messi. It's a mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Simeone certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Upamecano, Konate, and it's played forward. Cherki. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Gusto. Cherki, and here's Olise. Gusto. Cherki. He's in a great position here. Dembele! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They've played it short. Serves up across. Romero clears it away. Alvarez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Wins the duel this time. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Otamendi. Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Takes a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Rabiot. Olise. That's a cute ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts? Away again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
De Paul, probing pass. And that is out of play. De Paul. And here's Messi. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Nice control. Now then, the ball's come loose. De Paul. Paredes. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez is fouled.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Try! So who's he picking out? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown them a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. rich defending, but that'll do.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Cherki. Mbappe. Hernandez. Lovely bit of skill. Camavinga. Hernandez crosses. De Paul is the guilty party there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. That's the keeper's ball. Messi. No way through there. Camavinga. Hernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. McAllister, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Upamecano. Camavinga. Mbappe. Hernandez, who does have an assist to his name.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Otamendi. De Paul. Otamendi shifted upfield. Acuna. Alex Simeone. Now that's well seen too. Played into space out wide. Upamecano gets it away. McAllister, Simeone, Acuna, that's tidy. Now it's Simeone. De Paul knocks it out wide. Showing good feet. Romero, oh, it's played into the area. Konate forwards and with intent. Cherki.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
McAllister. Romero. Aim forwards. And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe, gently done. Rabiot. Konate. Olise. And here's Dembele. Senesi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Up towards the front line. Acuna. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. McAllister played into space. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Rabiot. And it's Gusto. Gusto drives forward on the overlap. Cherki. Ball is over the line. Shot, surely! Cherki. Out to the left it goes. There are a few waiting for it. Aimed in towards the centre. It's gone for a throw-in. Romero aimed forwards. Messi hurtling down that right flank. He has found the way through, and that's aimed into the middle. Konate clears it away. Cherki. Olise. Hernandez. Cherki. Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez forwards and with intent. Now it's Messi. Messi delivers with whip.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Hernandez. Cherki. Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played out to the right. Messi in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's neat. Romero looking to go deep. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. It's a loose ball. Proves too strong. And they've got rid. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. De Paul. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Mignon sends that a long way. Paredes. And here's Alvarez. And it's Messi. Romero looking to hit the byline here. Upamecano tries to clear. Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Olise. And here's Olise. Acuna with a fine tackle. Senesi. That's really well manoeuvred. Simeone. Acuna. Simeone. McAllister. Simeone. Upamecano. Hernandez. Hernandez shifted upfield. And here's Dembele. Cherki. Now it's Olise. Olise! Romero gets good distance on it. Cherki. Messi. Simeone, played out towards the right wing. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Mbappe. Upamecano. Cherki. Moved on forwards. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele!
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Dembele is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
De Paul. De Paul. Romero. De Paul. And it's played forward. Konate, Cherki, that's really well manoeuvred. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Alvarez. Simeone. Acuna. McAllister. Acuna, played over towards the opposite flank. De Paul. Messi. And here's Alvarez. Romero. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Cherki could move up a gear here. Cherki. Oh, he's onto this. He's found a way through. No, there's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Otamendi defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. It's a lovely, neat pass. Olise.
Argentina really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
And it's hoisted clear. Alvarez. Spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, smashing header! Rabiot. And here's Alvarez. Acuna. Hit into the middle. Upamecano gets it away. Mbappe forwards and with intent. Great ball if he can get there. Well timed, excellent interception. Simeone. De Paul. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Camavinga. And it's Gusto. De Paul. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Gusto. Konate. back to the goalkeeper. Upamecano. Hernandez. Cherki. Mbappe. Out to the right. Messi. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. McAllister. Acuna. McAllister shifted upfield. Gusto. Rabiot. Konate. Rabiot. Konate. Rabiot. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Argentina perhaps ended up out of ideas. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Camavinga is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows that.
Dembele! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Alvarez. Simeone. Alvarez. Aim forwards. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rabiot. And it's Hernandez. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Aimed in towards the centre. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Olise goes short. Crossed into the middle. Back in once more. De Paul tries to clear.
France clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Olise clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Upamecano. Camavinga. Upamecano. Rabiot. Camavinga. Cherki. And here's Dembele. McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. Messi, now he's off and running. Romero. Mbappe. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Strong running down that left flank. He is just caressing the ball. That's an excellent interception. Simeone.
France. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Cherki. That's a good ball. Otamendi shifted upfield. Decent progress down the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Simeone. That's very neat. Simeone. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Messi. Oh, he's in! That has been knocked clear. Camavinga. Cherki. Rabiot stood his... He's had a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Camavinga. And here's Dembele. It's Hernandez. Hernandez. That's a clever chance! He scores! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Acuna. Lovely feet. And here's Alvarez, Messi, and here's De Paul. Great chance! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. Oh, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Argentina have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! No, not quite. Camavinga. And here's Dembele, and the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Dembele is offering a right smile there.
And it's been taken short. It's Hernandez. Olise played out towards the right wing. Defending of the desperate variety. Camavinga. And here's Dembele! And again the keeper stands strong.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Simeone, pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Camavinga forwards and with intent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found the way through. Deftly away. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Upamecano, gently done. Camavinga. Hernandez. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Moved on forwards. Rabiot. And it's Hernandez. And here's Dembele. Big chance! It's in! France are back on level terms.
France, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
France grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Clipped into space. Shapes to shoot! Oh, nearly. Konate. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Turns and goes back. Danger averted for now. Well timed, excellent interception. Camavinga. Cherki. Camavinga. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, he's found support out wide. Acuna. Very nicely done. Simeone. And it's played into the middle. No, that's overhit. Cherki. Konate. Cherki. Gusto. And here's Olise. Chance, surely! And he welcomes it in. Argentina can break now. Messi. Rabiot. Gusto puts a cross in.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support, and the chances gone a-begging.
Acuna. Simeone. Acuna. Simeone. Oh, sweet feet. Acuna. Now it's Simeone. Simeone is flagged offside. Alvarez. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Hernandez. And it's played forward. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's Rodrigo de Paul. Simeone calmly anticipates. Camavinga shifted upfield. Dembele over to the left. Great work on the overlap. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Surely now! Oh, extraordinary.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick a spot as well.
De Paul. Otamendi. De Paul. Otamendi gently done. And they've got rid. Romero have it back and can go again. Senesi. McAllister. Acuna. Well, played right into his path. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. De Paul. McAllister. Senesi. Otamendi. Paredes. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Camavinga looks to the other side. Konate. Rabiot. Elise. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Messi. Now it's Simeone. Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rabiot chooses to go cross-field. Not the most accurate pass. Hernandez, who's set up one goal so far. He's in a good position here. Dembele! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Smashing header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Acuna, aim forwards. Konate cuts out the pass. Upamecano. Mbappe. Elise. Oh, good spread. That's good play. Elise. Oh, he's caught in or out. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And again! Martinez sends that a long way. Upamecano. Elise. Out to the right. Elise. Elise closing in on goal. He's cut it out. Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
France. There's the whistle for half-time. Are leading.
the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Argentina can really...
Cherki! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Senesi, McAllister, Simeone, Hernandez, Rabiot, Gusto, Rabiot played over towards the opposite flank. Cherki, Mbappe, good take, and it's Dembele!
Good effort first time.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
De Paul. McAllister. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Hernandez makes the interception. Konate. Upamecano. Rabiot. Gusto. Cherki. Rabiot. And he goes cross-field. Hernandez. Camavinga. Cherki. Camavinga. That is lovely. Now then, the ball's come loose. Can he stop it going out? De Paul did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's Messi. Paredes. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, that's not going to find its target. It's a throw-in. Romero. Picks it up out wide. A chance to play it in. And here's Alvarez. Tries a shot! Mbappe tries to dink it through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Simeone. Simeone played out to the left flank. That was a brilliant interception. Cherki moved on forwards. Mbappe, and it's lofted through here. Dembele. Paredes. Argentina really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Hernandez. Upamecano forwards and with intent. Rabiot gently done. Spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. And it's Camavinga. Hit into the middle. Martinez claims it, and the danger passes. Alvarez. Played out to the right. Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hernandez. Cherki. Paredes wins the duel this time. Acuna. Simeone.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Mbappe. This looks promising. Dembele ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. McAllister moved on forwards. That's really well cleared. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's in real chance! It's there! And this is getting better and better. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Senesi, that's really well manoeuvred. Cherki. Camavinga. Hernandez. Upamecano. Cherki. Rabiot. Out towards the flank. Oh, such a clever touch. Dembele! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
De Paul, and it's played forward. Konate cuts it out. Camavinga. Cherki. He has a look up. Olise. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Cherki. And here's it's Dembele! And the ball's come loose here. Cross comes in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Romero shifted upfield. Simeone. He's through here. Alvarez! Rabiot. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Messi. Romero. Otamendi. Romero. And it's Messi. Can he latch on to this? Messi. Messi's cross. And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Romero. Oh, it's played into the area. Nice physical challenge. Alvarez!
He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Konate. Rabiot. Gusto. Cherki. Gusto. McAllister. Acuna. That's a cute ball. Simeone looking to run onto it. Out of play for a goal kick. Moved on forwards. Rabiot. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. De Paul does really well to win the ball there. Alvarez. Alvarez!
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Senesi. Acuna. Acuna shifted upfield. And claimed it back swiftly. Kalulu. And he shoots! McAllister. Acuna. Simeone. Acuna. Acuna, gently done. Rabiot. Camavinga, forwards and with intent. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez. Cherki. Alvarez. De Paul. Oh, he's onto this. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cherki. Elise. Konate. And it's played forward. Cherki. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Olise is fouled. Oh, cracking ball. Out to the left it goes. And here's Mbappe. Alvarez absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And it's Messi. And Messi! And somehow he managed to miss it. Mbappe wins the duel. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. And that is not finding anyone. De Paul looking to add to his goal. Romero, Alvarez, now he's off and running. Konate, Kalulu. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Great run on the overlap here. Dembele. Cherki. Shot at goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
De Paul. Otamendi shifted upfield. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Upamecano. Mbappe. Hernandez. Cherki. Hernandez. Camavinga. Cherki. And that's a dangerous ball. Hernandez. Oh, good take in a good area.
Hernandez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rabiot. Cherki. Romero. De Paul. Senesi. And that is that. Argentina played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium. And I think this performance was one best.
So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to focus on Ousmane Dembele, a player of unbounded potential, someone who can add real width and dynamism to any team thanks to his pace and all that ability on the ball. On a good day, he can really be unplayable coming inside.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. De Paul. Paredes. McAllister. Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. Messi. De Paul. It's a throw-in. Camavinga. Hernandez. Camavinga. Cherki. Out to the left it goes. Lovely bit of skill. Spread out to the left. Camavinga. Acuna attempts a clearance. McAllister aim forwards. You can run onto that. Messi. De Paul. That's tidy. Romero. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Gusto clears it away. That is a little undercooked. He can get that clear.